not about connecting one space to the next. We have to provide something more than just a tower that provides great views. We like to say we're actually humanizing the high-rise.
Wow, it was a very inspiring event. I think very coherent from one talk to another. We talk about the human scale and what happens at eye level. I think we are all dedicated to the well-being of the citizens.
We chose this summit quite deliberately because it does represent a strong pull for all those who are involved in this particular part of the industry, and naturally we wanted to be with them, but we also wanted to use it as a platform to sort of provoke some thinking about the future. It's like a distillation of all the best there is in the built environment. We're seeing a huge demand for flexibility, both in the floor plate itself, but also in the tenant's option to be able to have flexible space as really part of the build itself.
How do you make it a place that people want to be in? How do you make a place that people want to live in and can live in comfortably, safely, and happily? And so that's the real challenge.
We're now building faster. We're building smarter buildings. We're building taller buildings. We're building more complex buildings. It's about maximizing tenants' experience. Technology is changing our world, and digitization is a very strong wave in our industry. Look for partners who are going to go digital and take you to the digital age. Look for evolution, innovation, look for excellence, and look for partners who are going to deliver a smarter building.
Architecture shapes behavior. And I know that sounds like an obvious statement, but when you start your design process from that way of thinking, it actually changes the way you start to think about design, but actually about connecting and creating a social catalyst within a city or a space. We're constantly thinking about during the design process, that space, people, and culture, and how that actually creates a social synergy.
I think the event today is fantastic. It's really well organised. The talks in the presentations are really informative.
It's new, it's innovative, first time here in Australia.
We've met from architects to engineers to other suppliers, fire engineers, acoustic engineers.
We're seeing a lot more people looking for innovative solutions in construction, design and architecture.
So the building is curved and wrapped around that corner set back from the edge of the site so that it could address the harbour as much as possible.
Design architects who are involved about the exterior of the building and wrapping that into the retail podium spaces as well.
I like to sort of see what we can get out of projects on the technology side with everything. What this sort of brings is we're just putting a bit of memorability into the form, and obviously don't want to come back with some sort of faceted results.
The climb lift model behind me has been very engaging, and we've had a lot of interest. There's been other suppliers that aren't usually involved in the products that we use that have also been engaging and asking questions. There is a big trend towards Internet of Elevators and integration of digital technology, and people are really starting to embrace that, and I'm seeing that at the summit.
We've had some very positive comments, some very positive reactions to the conference, and some great speakers.
It's been a very good response to the summit. We've had quite a lot of visitors to our stand. What I enjoyed most was the discussions on the new approaches to the building. I was very interested to hear about the use of timber in the high-rise construction and the general consideration of the environment in how they're being built.
A large collection of people all talking about similar topics but taking their own particular tangent about how to present that. There's a lot of this undercurrent and a lot about the need about recognising the people and how it means our people to live in buildings meaningfully and what that means for a city.
New structural systems such as exoskeletons and external facade systems is also something we are working on, and we're building some buildings along those principles.
Will the buildings that we build today in 2017, will businesses, will tenants actually want them in 2070? Will they be adaptable?
Or will they simply end up being a monument to the egos of the architects, developers and owners of 2017?